Stars! It's me, Missy. I'm back, and today I'm going to be playing some more Dragon Age 2. Now, when we last left off, we had just finished up basically most of the side quests and stuff. So we're going to be doing the business discussion with Varric and probably going into the deep roads, unless you guys really want me to do the loose ends side quest, but that's going to make some of the people in my group not like me at all, but that is a you guys decision. But anyway, with that, guys, let's get into the game, shall we? Oh yeah, and last stream we made a new enemy with a sister of the Chantry. Great, isn't that? Okay, where are we going? What am I doing? This way. Oh man.
I got it all figured out. There was no blight.
And that's a fact, is it?
Think about it. Why would it start in Ferelden? A dirty backwater full of dogs and the occasional sheep. It took decades for the other blights to run their courses. This one? Less than 2 years, don't you see? It never happened. It was all a Ferelden ploy.
Yeah, sure, it was a Ferelden plot. Suspicious lady.
Don't bother me.
Patron.
I once fell asleep in that corner. It's quite comfy, if you don't mind the rats. Cheap for a room too.
Nora.
You heard about that deep roads expedition? They say anyone who goes down there is going to be rich. You don't think they'll need drinks served down there, do you?
Oh, they might. Order a drink.
Welcome to the
Bartender.
end, man.
Any news?
What's the word on the street?
There's an expedition heading to the deep roads, and every sword and his dog wants in on it.
Any other news?
People say Meredith's the real power in Kirkwall, not the Viscount. Even Dumar answers to her.
What else?
Any other news?
You hear about the Isle of Redcliffe? Some say Andraste herself reached down and cured him so he could unite the land.
Anything else, dude?
Any other news?
The craziest thing. Apparently, the pigeon population has taken a nosedive in Ferelden. Weirder. What kind of sick individual preys on those innocent things?
That's it for now,
Thanks.
man.
I should go.
Anytime.
Okay, I'll talk to Varric in a second.
So,
Sleepy Saraki, hi, how are you? Hello, person? Talkative
What are
man.
you looking at? Are you one of them?
I don't know to whom you are referring to, sir. I'm doing pretty great. Oop, door. Door. Crate. Stuff. Nothing here. Don't really see anything. Oh, well, there's this. I don't think Varric can open this for me.
Not
Yeah, he has insufficient skills. Maleficarum. It has been asked, what are malefic harm? How shall we know them? I have been as troubled by this question as you. You have come to me for the wisdom of the Maker, but none have seen the Maker's heart save beloved Andraste. And so I have done as all mortals must, and looked to the words of his prophet for answers, and there I found respite for a troubled mind. For she has said to us, magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Therefore I say to you, they who work magic, with which dominates the minds and hearts of others, they have transgressed the Maker's law. Also Our Lady said to us, those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children are hated and accused by the Maker, and so it is made clear to me, as it should be to us all, that magic which fuels itself by harming others, by the letting of blood, is hated by the Maker. Those mages who honor the Maker and keep his laws we welcome as our brothers and sisters. Those who reject laws of the Maker and the words of his prophet are apostates. They shall be cast out and given no place among us. Well, that's good. That makes me happy. Okay, anything else? Nope. Why, thank you, and you too. Nothing else here as far as I can see. This way! Okay, Varric, let's have a talk.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Do we have a bad entrance?
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
How can you be so sure?
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
And if he knows nothing?
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Fine, let's do it your way.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here.
Exactly.
Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
New Codex entry, the Grey Warden. Varric and I are friendly. Let's go back down. Act of mercy, enemies among us. According to Varric, a group of mages being transported from Starkhaven hasn't arrived at the gallows. It's currently just a rumor, however, and cannot be followed up at this time. Just yet, okay. Tranquility. Lowtown, let's go. This way. Let's go in.
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in labor. The baby's come early. Can anyone help her? I'll send word to...
Donate 5 sovereigns. Might as well be charitable.
Bad. Cart overturned on him in the blasted bone pit.
Everyone in your
Great.
church.
Health
I
potion.
promise we have donations coming in. There will be food and medicine for all of you.
Frozen imports. Show all my junk, please. Blood magic. Each point of health provides 0.25 additional mana. Well, I know who this is gonna go to. This is fine for now.
If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
Can I help?
Is there a way I can assist these people?
If you've coin to spare, we won't turn it down. Donations go in the box up front. Anything else?
I'm looking for someone.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden? The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Ah,
Well, he's not
Anders.
now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
I won't bother him.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Sirrah. You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
Lose him to the Templars.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
Oh, perish the thought. Another delicate mage flower.
However, I
He
should
doesn't
shove my
want to be
fucking
locked
staff
in
up
the
your
gallows
ass.
just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
I mean him no harm, I promise.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
Right. Perfectly safe if he cooperates.
I'm gonna
I
fucking
suppose it
bonk
isn't
you.
my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within. Please, my mother. Don't let her lose another baby.
These poor people. Kirkwall is a shitty fucking place to be.
Hey, we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Carver?
You want him safe? Don't pick fights with other Fereldans while the Templars are after us all.
Ferelden? But you're clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Maker bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Yes. I agree, buddy. Thank you for fucking off. I cannot believe I'm actually having a friendship with Carver the dickhead. Normally, we hate each other's guts.
Stop looking at me.
What's your issue now, little hawk?
Don't Just don't, all right? You're looking for fodder for your stories.
Do you think you're that interesting?
I have enough trouble being overshadowed as it is. I don't need to get caught under an imaginary me, too.
Don't you
Good
worry.
lord.
I'm not in the business of lullabies or children's stories.
Okay, let's go. Yep. Darktown, let's go. This way, and then this way. We're gonna go see Anders. We're gonna go see Anders. It's been so long. Hi, Justice.
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I mean no harm.
I'm just here to talk.
We're interested in getting into the deep roads. Rumor has it you were a warden. Do you know a way?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
How is that possible? I let you keep the cat! Who the fuck made you get rid of the cat? Poor Sir Pouncelot. Sir Pouncelot?
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
No. It's not fair. What are you doing here?
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
Can people leave the wardens?
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
It is.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I want your help.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
I agree a bit, Mr. Vinland. I'm a little bit pro Darkspawn now. What's the favor, buddy?
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
Also, hi, Mr. Vinland. How are you? Who is this mage?
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla. He was sent here from Ferelden when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cells, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
I'm doing pretty damn good. I'm glad you're doing good as well.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year. The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
Of course. No surprising with Meredith as the Templar leader. How did the Templars find out?
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in the gallows. Then the letters stopped coming.
Lovely. Help him escape the circle.
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term.
Dude, I am
yes,
one. It's okay.
Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
I do think mages need their freedom.
Forcing mages into servitude is not the way to prevent the rise of another Imperium.
That's not usually the response I get. Perhaps we will work together better than I expected.
What What is your plan?
How do you plan to break him out of the gallows?
I'm hoping it won't come to that. I sent Carl a message to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Maker willing, he'll be there, alone. But if there are Templars with him, I swear I'll free him from them, whatever the cost.
Well, I help all my fellow mages.
I would help any mage in such circumstances. Map or no.
Better make this good. We're risking a lot if we anger the Templars.
I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
Oh, Carver. Fucking take your opinions and shove them up your ass, please. History of Kirkwall, Chapter 4. The Threnhold family assumed its foreboding control of the city at the very onset of the Dragon Age, less than a week after Merrick Theron retook the Ferelden throne from Orlais. Since this was followed by a civil war in Antiva, the much maligned Three Queens era, and a coup in the Tevinter Imperium, many thought that the Dragon Age would bring devastating change. Perhaps this was a hasty estimate, but it was true for Kirkwall. Viscount Chivalry Threnhold was a vicious thug who took power through a campaign of intimidation, and his son Perrin, who succeeded him in 914 Dragon, was even worse. Taxes were crippling, and Perrin Threnhold used the ancient chains extended from the twins standing at Kirkwall's harbor, unused since the new exalted marches to block sea traffic and charge exorbitant fees from Orlais ships. The Empire threatened invasion following the closure of the Waking Sea Passage. For the first time, the Chantry used the Templars to pressure the Viscount. Until that point, the Templars had done nothing to counter the Threnholds, even though as the largest armed force in Kirkwall, they could have. Knight Commander Guyland's only written comment was in a letter to Divine Beatrix III. It is not our place to interfere in political affairs. We are here to safeguard the city against magic, not against itself. The Divine, as a friend to the Emperor, clearly had other ideas. In response, Viscount Perrin hired a mercenary army, forcing a showdown with the Templars. They stormed the gallows and hung Knight Commander Galen, igniting a series of battles that ended with Perrin's arrest and the last of his family's rule. The Templars were hailed as heroes, and even though they wished to remain out of Kirkwall's affairs, it was now forced upon them. Knight Commander Meredith appointed Lord Marlowe Dumar as the new Viscount in 921 Dragon, and she has remained influential in the city's rule ever since. And that, my dears, is where all of these problems start. Okay, I guess I should, Goodbye, Carver. No, actually, I'll just keep him for now. I'll meet what's-his-nuts there. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll all work out. I just gotta believe it will. This way. Yes, please. I have a thing, apparently, and I'll look at it later. Hi, town. At night. Over this way. Hello, Anders.
I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far.
Is the
Are
trap?
you ready?
Sure, why not?
I didn't see anyone suspicious out here. Let's do this fast.
All right. I'll handle the talking. You watch for Templars. When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
We're gonna find him. It's not gonna go well, though. I'm sorry to tell you this. Hello, Carl. I know you're tranquil.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templars knew I had to be... made an example of.
You poor thing.
How else will mages ever master themselves? You'll understand, Anders. As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the apostate.
No!
Hi, Justice. How are you?
You will never take another mage as you took him.
Hi, Justice. How are you? How you been, buddy? It's been a while, hasn't it? Here, you guys have all this fire. Enjoy my fire! There we are. This. Here we are. This guy. Oh, Carver's dead. Oh well. This guy. Okay. Shield bash. This is probably gonna be me trying at least twice before I get this correct. Go over there. There we are. This dude. Shield bash. Let me just keep this guy. There we are. This dude. Get back! Okay, we got this, guys. We got this.
I am not cleaning this.
Well, we won! Look at that!
Anders, what did
We
you do?
won!
It's like... You brought a piece of the Fade into this world. I had already forgotten what that feels like.
But you're tranquil.
I thought the Tranquil were cut off from the Fade forever.
When you're tranquil, you never think on your life before. But it's like the Fade itself is inside Anders, burning like a sun.
That would be justice.
Please, kill me before I forget again. I don't know how you brought it back, but it's fading.
Carl, no.
Is there no other way?
Maybe we can find a cure.
Can you cure a beheading? The dreams of tranquil mages are severed. There is nothing left of them to fix.
I would rather die a mage than live as a Templar puppet.
Do as he asks.
I would rather die than be tranquil. Help him.
I got here too late. I'm sorry, Carl. I'm so sorry.
Now! It's fading! Why do you look at me like that?
Goodbye.
Oh, I hate this part.
We should leave before more Templars come.
So, let me guess. This is the part where you tell me you're an abomination?
He's not an
You're
abomination.
wrong, but not far wrong. This is hard to explain. When I was in Amaranthine, I met a spirit of justice who was trapped outside the Fade. We became friends, and he recognized the injustice that mages in Thedas face every day.
A spirit of justice.
And that's different than a demon?
Yes.
Just as demons prey on the deadly sins of mankind, there are good spirits who embody our virtues. Spirits of compassion, fortitude, justice.
But justice
They are
is
the
becoming
Maker's
vengeance.
first children, and they have all but given up on us.
Are you saying what I think?
What does this have to do with your eyes glowing?
To live outside the Fade, he needed a host. I offered to help him. We were going to work together, bring justice to every child ever ripped away from his mother to be sent to the Circle. But I guess I had too much anger. Once he was inside me, he changed.
Let me get this straight.
So, you have this spirit of justice living in your head?
It's not like that. He's gone now. He's part of me. It's not like we can have a conversation. I feel his thoughts as my own. Not even the greatest scholar could tell you where I end and he begins.
I'm sorry.
This is obviously difficult for you.
For him, we'll be hunted for sure now.
I thought I was helping my friend. He would have died, I guess. If that even means anything. And he wanted to help me. He knew what mages have suffered. But my anger, when I see Templars now, things that have always outraged me, but I could never do anything about, he comes out. And he is no longer my friend, Justice. He is a force of vengeance, and he has no grasp of mercy.
We're not romancing Anders unless you guys want me to. Can you undo this?
Can justice ever be separated from you?
I don't think so. The only way a spirit has ever been separated from a living host is by its death. The curse is of my own making. All I can do now is hope to control it.
Can you control it?
Can you bring him out at will?
No. He comes only when I've lost all power over myself. It's a madness, a frenzy. I only find out after what I might have done.
You want me to be a blood mage? Oh my god. Well, I wasn't expecting that story.
Wow. Your problems make mine seem small.
Here. These are all the documents I have for this area. I can understand if you would rather me not join you personally. I cannot control my need for vengeance. I would ask no one to take on the danger of traveling with me. I will be here in my clinic if you need me.
Meryl's already a blood mage, though. She can summon a demon by herself. It's fine. It's good for now. I'll make you a deal. I'll do a poll later. I'll put it up on Twitter and in my YouTube posts. And we will vote on who I romance in this game. And if I'm becoming a blood mage or not. Questions and talk to Varric in Loadhound's Hangman Pub. Loose ends. Enemies among us. Varric sources say that a woman by the name of Matcha has been desperately seeking a particular Templar. That reminds me, I need to switch these guys out because Meryl, you're in for a little bit. It's been a while since I've seen you. Picking locks! There you go, have fun. Storm of arrows, bomb. Firm. Dalish Pariah. Requires Meryl's friendship. Requires Meryl's rivalry. Okay. Wrath of the Elvan. Meryl turns land against her foes, inflicting damage against nearby enemies as long as she sustains this spell. Coolio. Ensnare. Enemies around Meryl are drawn towards her by tendrils of her own magic, which inflict heavy damage in the process. Confirm. Journal. Codex. Read that. Have not read this. Grey Wardens! The First Blight had already raged for 90 years. The world was in chaos. A god had risen, twisted and corrupted. The remaining gods of Tevinter were silent, withdrawn. What writing we have recovered from those times is filled with despair, for everyone believed that from the greatest archons to the lowliest slaves, that the world was coming to an end. Well, that's shitty. At Weissop Fortress in the desolate Enderfells, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Imperium, seasoned veterans who had known nothing their entire lifetimes except hopeless war, came together. When they left Weissop, they had renounced their oaths to the Imperium. They were soldiers no longer. They were the Grey Wardens. The Wardens began an aggressive campaign against the Blight, striking back against the Darkspawn, reclaiming land given up for lost. The Blight was far from over, but their victories brought notice, and soon they received aid from every nation in Thedas. They grew in number as well as reputation. Finally, in the year 992 of the Tevinter Imperium, upon the Silent Plains, they met the archdemon Dumat in battle. A third of all the armies of northern Thedas was lost into the fight, but Dumat fell and Darkspawn fled back underground. Even that was not the end. The Imperium once revered 7 gods: Dumat, Zazikiel, Toth, Andoril, Rizikael, and Lusakin, and Earthamel? If I'm saying this wrong, I apologize. 4 have risen as archdemons. The Grey Wardens have kept watch through the ages, well aware that peace is fleeting, and that their war continues until the last of the dragon gods is gone. Great. Read this. This is next. The Tranquil. Although apprentices do not know the nature of the harrowing All of them understand its consequences. They either pass and become full mages, or they are never seen again. Those who fear to undertake their rite of passage, or those who are deemed too weak or unstable, are given the rite of tranquility instead. The actual procedure, like the harrowing, is secret, but the results are just as well known. The rite severs connections to the Fade. The tranquil, therefore, do not dream. This removes the greatest danger that threatens a weak or unprepared mage. The potential to attract demons across the veil. But this is the least of the tranquil's effects, for the absence of dreams brings with it the end of all magical ability as well as all emotion. The tranquil ironically resemble sleepwalkers, never entirely awake nor asleep. They are still part of our circle, however, and some might say they are the most critical part. They have incredible powers of concentration, for it is simply impossible to distract the tranquil mage, and this makes them capable of becoming craftsmen of such skill that they rival even the adeptness of the dwarves. The Fomari, the branch of the circle devoted to item enchantment, is made up exclusively of tranquil, and is the source of all the wealth that sustains our towers. Of course it's the source of all the wealth that sustains your fucking towers. Anders. Magic is a tool, same as a bow or sword. Would you cut off a child's hand to ensure he never wields one in anger? Anders has a rocky history of the Circle of Magi. Taken from his family when his talents first manifested, Anders was still a boy the first time he ran away from the Circle, recaptured and returned dozens of times. Anders was still considered only a reckless scamp by First Enchanter Irving, who thought his easy temper and sense of humor made him no true threat. But during his final escape, Anders befriended the Warden Commander of Amaranthine and accepted an offer to become a Grey Warden. Life as a Warden changed him, introducing him to the free Fade spirit called Justice, who slowly convinced Anders to turn his attention beyond his personal suffering. And pleased with Justice's fervor, Anders offered to merge with this spirit in the name of mage freedom, starting them both down a dangerous path that turned the purity of justice into the unthinking hatred of vengeance. Okay, we're good. Hightown. Well, let's go. Yes.
You must really like the Hawk family.
Why do you say that?
You came all the way from Lothering with them, didn't you? And they're not even your clan.
Humans don't have clans, Meryl.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking each other, or she'll turn the Aravel around?
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair.
That's kind of funny.
Have you seen him? Please, can you help me? My brother.
Tell me what's wrong.
What happened to your brother?
Karen was always so devout, so idealistic. He was so proud when the Templars accepted him. I pleaded with him not to join the Order, but he wouldn't listen. You hear dark rumors about the Templars and Knight Commander Meredith. And now my brother is gone.
Tell me about Meredith.
What do people say about Knight Commander Meredith?
Oh, she has many admirers. They laud the service she does in keeping the mages in check. But others say she is terribly fierce and utterly without pity, that she sees demons everywhere.
Oh, she does.
It's dangerous even to whisper such things.
What rumors?
What have you heard about the Templars?
People harboring escaped mages just disappear. Templars interrogate and threaten passers-by. My friend has a cousin who's a mage, and she says he was made tranquil against his will. You hear more with every passing day.
Tell me what happened.
I'm here to help you. Just tell me what you know.
Karen would write me every day. Then suddenly, no more letters. I wrote him many times with no response. I tried to see him, but Knight Commander Meredith threw me out. They won't tell me anything.
How can I help?
Your brother may indeed be in trouble. What can I do for you?
Perchance, in your journeys, if you find yourself in the gallows, ask the other recruits, Wilmerd and Hugh, about my brother. They were Karen's closest friends in the Order. If anyone knows where he is, it's them. Maker bless you and watch after you in this endeavor.
Great. Okay. Nothing. Act of mercy. There's a crate over there. Headwear. Okay, these seem to be the best so far. There you are. Honestly, I could sell the rest of this crap for the most part.
A Dalish elf here? And Arana Tishan's sister. Oh my.
That was a cute little interaction. Have I read this? Kirkwall Hightown! At the height of inter-Imperial slave trade, Kirkwall's elite proposed, beyond dreams of avarice, Hightown was built for the wealthiest slavers, its glitzy mansions rising atop a great wall of rock that borders on one side the waking sea. Lowtown cowered on its other side until Kirkwall's slaves rose to plunder and destroy Hightown's riches. Today, Hightown's prominent buildings are Keep Home to the ruling Viscount and the Chantry Home to the Grand Cleric, and the city's religious center. Both are converted estates that once housed wealthy magisters, rebuilt and converted after the uprising. Okay, cool. This way? Yeah, this way. Hey, it's the Red Lantern District. The Blooming Rose. Gallows, and this is loose ends. Questions and answers. Act of mercy, enemy among us. Let's go do this.
Flowers.
Gallows.
I should get flowers for my hair.
One second, I want to stop at Cameron's house.
Maker's breath, you get more letters than I do. There's
Fuck you
another
too,
one on the
Gamlin.
desk.
Hawk, you might be interested in something that's come up. A contact of mine, fellow by the name of Anso, is asking around for someone competent regarding a job, and I suggested you. It's always paid well, so if I were you, I'd check into it before someone else snaps it up. He said he'll be in the Lowtown Bazaar at night. Okay. Bait and switch. The switch. Loose ends, the gallows.
I would like to know more about being a guard, Aveline.
I don't think that's the job for you.
I know, but it might help me not get caught.
You probably shouldn't have said that part.
Why?
Just... never mind.
People talk about the circle like it's a prison. It's no...
Well, let's do enemies among us then.
Do you know a recruit named Karen? His sister is looking for him.
We cannot speak to you, Messer.
To the void with that. Karen and the others are missing.
But our orders...
The Knights aren't doing anything to find them. Maybe it's time to ask for outside help.
There are others missing?
I wasn't even certain Karen was missing. Who else is gone?
The first ones disappeared weeks ago. There's been at least half a dozen. Wilmot and Karen were the most recent.
Why do you have to keep quiet?
Why must you keep silent about Karen?
You obviously aren't a Templar, Messer.
A Knight Lieutenant gives you an order and you obey, without question.
Of course.
They told us not to breathe a word about Karen and the others.
They must have their reasons.
And that'll be
Sure
a great
they
comfort if
do.
you go missing next.
You've come this far.
You're already defying orders to talk to me. Might as well share the good stuff.
Exactly.
I hear that Knight Commander Meredith has some new initiation you have to go through. If you're not strong enough or fervent enough in belief, you don't make it out alive.
Of course not.
And you honestly believe that?
Recruits keep going missing.
Wilmot came back.
What?
He did. I saw him this morning.
Tell me about this initiation.
What else do you know about the initiation?
You hear about some... questionable things that the Order must do these days. The Knight Commander only wants Templars that can do... what must be done.
Andraste alive. She's killing recruits that might question her orders, isn't she?
That's rubbish. She wouldn't do that.
Oh, trust me, honey. She fucking would. Anything else I should know?
Can you tell me anything else?
Wilmot told me he was going outside Kirkwall. Clear his head, he said.
Why didn't you tell us this?
Knight Captain Cullen ordered it, right before he chased after Wilmot. That wasn't too long ago. If you hurry, you may catch them on the road.
Cullen! I'm gonna be so excited to see him. It's been a fucking while. Wilmot's camp. Money. What's over here? Oh, there they are. Let me just look at the other stuff before I go and do that. The immune locked. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Let's go help Kellen before something bad happens to him.
Andraste be my witness, Wilmot. I will have the truth from you now!
Mercy, sir. Mercy.
Were it that easy?
Don't hit me.
I will know where you're going, and I will know now!
So you torture recruits now?
I thought Templars only treated mages this badly. Nice to see you're branching out.
This is Templar business, stranger.
Hi, Cullen. Abomination.
You struck me the last time, you pathetic human. To me.
Abomination. The fucking demon. Gone really fucking bad. Oh, yeah.
Make her preserve us.
Yep, we're fucked. Woohoo! Okay. There we go, girl. That's bad. What are the first?
I'm getting overwhelmed!
Enjoy fire. More fire.
To the void with you!
I'll deal with it.
And we're good.
I knew he was involved in something sinister. But this... is it even possible?
Was he an abomination?
Do you think he was possessed?
Normally, we only worry that mages will fall victim to possession. I have heard of blood mages or demons in solid form who could summon others into unwilling hosts. But I'd not thought one of our own would be susceptible.
I'm glad I was here.
You shouldn't have been out here alone with him.
I am Knight Captain Cullen. I thank you for your assistance. I've been conducting an investigation of some of our recruits who have gone missing. Wilmord was the first to return. I had hoped to confront him quietly, out of sight.
Why did you attack Wilmond?
If you didn't know he was possessed, why draw your sword on a recruit?
He'd only been back a few days when he left again secretly. It set off some warning bells.
It's good thing it did.
I meant to scare him into a confession. He had to believe my threats were genuine.
So there's no ritual?
The recruits believed that Meredith was conducting some sort of deadly ritual.
What? That's preposterous. Recruits can be worse than a weaving circle with their rumors. There is a vigil before Templars take their arms, but the gravest danger they face is falling asleep.
What do you think happened?
Do you know what happened to Wilmord while he was gone?
Obviously more than I had anticipated. Wilmord has never been fully convinced of the Order's rules. Mages cannot be our friends. They must always be watched. I thought Wilmord might be meeting with some old friends who'd escaped the Circle.
Not all mages are bad,
I've
but...
got friends who are mages. Are you saying they need to always be watched as well?
I was at the Circle Tower in Ferelden during the Blight. I saw firsthand how Templars' trust and leniency can be rewarded. I still have nightmares of Uldred's depravities.
Oh, goodness. You would have thought she'd learned by now, bud. Let's look for Karen.
I was trying to find another recruit, a friend of Wilmot's. Do you know where Karen is?
He also disappeared. They were last seen together at the Blooming Rose. But I had no luck interrogating the, young ladies there. I doubt they know anything of magic or demons.
The brothel, huh?
I'd be willing to search there.
The Order would truly be in your debt if you helped us with this. No one at the brothel will speak with me for fear I would shut them down for serving our recruits. If you learn what manner of creature did this to Wilmot, please come tell me in the gallows. I will ensure you are rewarded.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pick up all the shit that's around here. Here we are. Don't see anything else, so let's go. Enemy among us. Let's go at night.
Bad people come out at night. It would be good to get rid of them.
Well, I can agree with that one. Oh, well, fucking... Hello, then. Guardsmen Pretenders. Come here. Okay. Meryl! This is a twofold attack. Fire and lightning. How do you like me now?
You are not enough. You won't give up now.
Here we are.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and we're good. We're alive.
What makes the gangs so angry at night? Someone should do something about them.
I think people are trying to do something about them, Meryl. Just don't think the doing is going very well. Nope, that's not it. It's this way. Nope, that's not it either. Farther this way. Okay, this way.
Be careful if you're going into the Rose. It's a favorite hangout of crime bosses and tax collectors.
Of course. Okay, let's go in.
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete.
Oh, it's so lovely. Let's not stay here for long.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie thing.
Just gonna look around and see what there is to see. Hello, weird people standing in the corner. Nothing. I'm assuming I have to go talk to you eventually.
Don't you threaten my boy, you skinny hag. I'll have you sacked. Madam doesn't give a tap on her bread.
Camlin! Of course he's here.
I have to get it from the cellar. Send out some more nuts or something in the meantime.
Fetch Mummy a glass of wine.
And here's where all the elves are.
I've got your usual ready and waiting.
And I think Gamlin's a fucking dickhead of the highest order. Okay, let's go back into the center. Hello, elves.
Ferelden, are you? We are not a charitable organisation, Sirrah. If you cannot pay, you will have to take your lonely self elsewhere. Is that clear? 2 sovereigns for premium service, 1 sovereign for standard service. 50 silver and someone may touch you. Briefly.
I mean, I have the coin. Fuck it, I'll pay premium service.
Here's your gold. Where did you get these? It's not even forged.
I have my ways.
My best people are in the lounge. Speak to whomever you'd like.
Who do you guys want me to pick? Serendipity? Serendipity, okay. That's an interesting name. Anybody? Any opinions? Because if not, I'm just gonna pick Serendipity and be on my way. Okay, here we go.
Well, aren't you adventurous?
And now
Let's
it's a
get
fuck
you
no.
some experience, sweetie.
Well, I got something out of the deal, I guess. Of course their name is Serendipity. Why am I not surprised? The fact that the one with the oddest name is the one that's fucking weird. I got trolled so fucking hard. Thanks, game.
You made it back to the alienage in one piece, then?
I don't know how I wound up in Darktown. There are just too many corners in Kirkwall.
Still got that ball of twine?
I left it at my house. Don't worry, I won't get lost while we're following Hawk.
Bring it next time, Daisy. Just in case.
You know, Varric, you're cute with Meryl. That's adorable. I'm not gonna pay you again. We're good. Gamlin!
I won't mention this to your mother if you don't.
Well, I mean, I really would like it if you would never tell anybody about what just the fucking happened here. So we're just gonna go shh. Never tell anyone. It's a secret. Big secret.
I have to get it from the cellar.
You, lady.
Do you need something, honey?
Do you know about these two?
A couple of Templar recruits went missing. They were last seen here.
You'll have to be more specific. We do a lot of business with the Templars.
I'll make it worth your while.
Perhaps a few coins can loosen your lips.
Are you trying to bribe me? You know, not all the girls here are for sale. I'm going to pretend that didn't happen.
Well, aren't you just a bitch? People's lives are at stake.
We have a lot of missing Templars. If we don't act quickly, we may only find corpses.
Now, no need to get all dramatic on me. Let me look through the books. Wilmot, Karen... Here we go. Wilmot came in here a lot. You sure he had time to be a Templar? The both of them last saw Iduna, the exotic wonder from the east.
The exotic wonder?
That's quite the stage name.
It sounds better than the tramp from Darktown. You should hear what some of the others are called.
I fucking found out. I don't need to know anymore. We're good. We're gonna forget this ever happened, and I'm leaving and never coming back. Do you know anything else?
Is there anything else you can tell me?
Honey, I could write volumes on the things I know. Unless you want Wilmot's favorite position, I think you have what you need. You didn't hear any of this from me. We clear?
Yeah, Crystal. Where? Where? No. This way? This way? This way? Not this way. Okay.
Get outside, you lazy thing. You'll ruin my business.
Jesus. Up here? Anything in here? No. Chest. Open. You actually opened it. I cannot fucking believe that. That's insane. Door. Door. Iduna.
You must be the exotic wonder of the East. Do you remember entertaining a Templar named Wilmot a few weeks ago? Or Karen?
Wilmot. Wilmot. That doesn't sound familiar.
Drop the act, bitch.
Do your clients like this charade? It must get dreadfully tiresome.
Whatever do you mean? Questions are boring. Why don't we have some real fun?
I'm good.
Hawk, go easy on this lovely creature.
You should listen to your friend.
What's wrong with you?
We have to ask her about Karen. What's your problem?
Yes, yes. But certainly there's no harm mixing a little business and pleasure.
Well, we can do this the hard way.
You've got one more chance to answer me before I make you.
I'm just trying to make a living. No need to be cross. Who told you about little old me?
Tired of your games.
It was Vivica. She showed me her books.
That wasn't so hard, was it? So, Vivica sold me out, did she? That drab, pathetic little sewer rat. She will be dealt with. Just do one more thing for me. Draw your blade and bring it gently across your throat.
You can't control me.
I will not be toyed with.
How did you... Oh, shit.
Yeah, bitch.
Spare me, Messere.
How did you do that?
What foul magic was that?
Blood and desire in equal measure. An art I learned from... elsewhere.
Blood magic, then?
Yes, Messere. Please don't kill me.
Do you guys want me to kill her or not? Okay, well, I'm gonna kill her.
You're just too dangerous. You have to die.
No. No!
Maybe we can find answers somewhere around here. And then a cold shower.
I agree. Document.
It appears our new friends make their home in the Undercity. Shall we pay them a visit?
Yes, we shall.
Market's closed. Come back in the morning.
I don't care, dude. Wait, hold on. Wasn't there a way to leave back here that I just missed? Yep. Darktown. Let's go over here.
If all the mages here have Iduna's power and will, this will be a difficult fight.
Yeah, I'd say. This is gonna stick.
Watch where you step.
There we are.
Results, don't you? We're good to go.
Money. Nothing near. Death root. The veil. I detest this notion that the veil is some manner of invisible curtain that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the fade or the beyond is a matter of racial politics I refuse to indulge in at the moment. There's no this side and that side when it comes to the veil. One cannot think of it as a physical thing or a barrier or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image, your perfection. Think of the veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw our world as you saw it now, static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you see our world as the spirits see it, chaotic, ever-changing, a realm where the imagined and the remembered has much substance as the that which is real. More in fact, a spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory, and this is why they are so very lost when they cross the veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them or what emotions we associate with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds. Perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them. Who can say? Regardless, the act of passing through the veil is much more about changing one's perceptions than a physical transition. The veil is an idea, it is an act of transition itself, and it is only the fact that both living beings and spirits find the transition difficult that gives the veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. You're doing fine over there.
Order will be restored.
There we are. This is the trap. Yep. Trap.
That's enough.
Go, buddy.
I'll deal with this. You get more than you're bargaining for.
Here. There we are. Okay, that problem has been solved. Thinking cap. This way.
Now that's...
Ow!
What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots?
Yes, Varric, they're trying to ruin your boots.
How wonderful. More vessels for our experiments.
Where is Karen?
Perhaps the demons will find one of you suitable.
Careful, Hawk. She may be an abomination.
I am not some hopeless waif that ran crying to a demon. I sought them out and embraced them.
What are you doing here?
Why have you taken the recruits?
Demons can inhabit much more than mages and corpses. With assistance, they can control anyone I ask. Any Templar, any noble, any well-meaning meddler.
I'm not easy prey.
You do know I cut a path through your abominations, right?
Good, good. The demons like spirit. If a few more Templars fall to the demons, we can seed chaos in their ranks. How many abominations can they discover amongst their own before it drives the Knight Commander crazy?
Where are the recruits?
Tell me where Karen is.
The experiments need so much fuel, you see. So many living vessels are found wanting. Useless vessels can still feed the compost heap, so it's not a complete waste.
Your plan is insane.
Good to know you're barking mad. That makes things easier.
In days of old, the Tevinter Imperium spanned the known world. Demons were their allies, held in check by power and knowledge. With a wave of a hand, I could do more than a Templar can achieve in a lifetime. Yet they command us. Absurd. We should be ruling them. We should rule you all. Kill the vessels only if you must.
Oh, okay, doc. Okay. Ouch.
Make him go!
Ouch. She's dead. Okay. Here we are. Come on. And we're done.
Lights. Mother, the lights.
Wicked. Okay. There we are. Let's talk to him.
Is it over?
Karen.
Yes, that's my name. Oh, thank the Maker. I thought he had abandoned me.
But is it only Karen? It could be Karen plus one. A very
Yeah, I
nasty
agree.
plus one at that.
The cage has opened. Thank Andraste.
Is he possessed, Meryl?
Meryl? You know something about this. Is he possessed?
I don't know. It's clean. There's no scent of demons in his blood.
You can leave.
Go ahead and leave, Karen. You've been through enough.
Don't tell the Templars. I don't know what they do to me. Please, I need to go back. Tell them I'm all right. Tell my sister. I must go.
Cullen needs to hear about this mess.
Yeah, I agree he does. Yes.
Freedom. What a crock.
This way. Enemies among us.
Daisy, for my sake.
Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that.
I've got some good news and some bad news.
What? What is it?
Good news, Karen is safe. Bad news, half of your recruits may have been possessed by demons.
Sweet blood of Andraste.
Demons? Did you say something about the recruits and demons?
I didn't want to tell you, Masha. They were horrible. Those mages see the rest of us as ants to be crushed. They won't stop until they've destroyed the Chantry and the Templars forever.
It's the Templars' fault.
Mages have been systematically abused by the Templars for 1,000 years.
How can you say that after what you've seen? Mages cannot be treated like people. They are not like you and me.
Surely that's a little harsh.
They are weapons. They have the power to light a city on fire in a fit of pique.
You're wrong.
Mages are humans and elves, just like the rest of us.
Many might go their whole lives thinking that. But if even 1 in 10 falls to the lure of blood magic, they could destroy this world. For now, Karen, unless it is proven you are free of demons, I must strip you of your commission immediately.
No, you can't really think that. Karen's fine. He's safe.
Please, sir. I tried to resist. I never took anything they offered. I need this position, or my sister can't eat. I've been training for 5 years.
Karen's fine.
We conducted tests on Karen. He's not possessed. He can stay in the Order.
I hesitate to ask what methods you used that you are so certain. Still, you have done much for us by stopping these blood mages. I will heed your request. If he has shown no sign of demonic possession in 10 years' time, Karen will become eligible for full knighthood.
Thank you, Sarah. Again. But without a full knighthood, Karen's pay is so small. I do not know if I can reward you as you deserve.
I will handle that, miss. You have done the Order a great service. We will not forget it.
Okay, cool. I have gained Meryl's friendship by a lot. Actually, that's surprising. Talk to Anders. Half finished, half reasoned, and likely dropped down a sewer in exactly the way a self-important fool might react if a Templar looked in his general direction. Bonwald is doodling inside along with a shopping list for Lowtown. Okay, and then we'll do a companion quest.
Did Lothering have any lineage?
It wasn't a big enough village to have a wall around it, let alone a place for elves.
Where did the elves live then?
Stables and outbuildings mostly.
I think I like alienages better.
Arms for the poor.
Hey, dude. I think I found something of yours.
Don't wave that around.
I mean, thank you for this perfectly normal item.
Wow, you are very obvious, my man. Speak with Anders at his home in Darktown. Other things are settled with Carl. Gamlin. Let's go to Gamlin's house first. Look at this letter.
Maker's breath, you get more letters than I do. There's...
Friends in low places, I understand you're in dire need of some coin. If that's true, I believe I have a proposition that you simply will not be able to refuse. Look for me at night near the foundries in Lowtown, Dougal.
Another one on the desk.
Friends in low places. Darktown.
Freedom. What a crock.
This way. Hey, Anders.
I had a friend like you once. Got in all kinds of trouble. Dragged me along. Didn't think I'd be doing that again. I got a bit weighty the last time we talked. Sorry for putting that on you.
It happens a lot.
You'd be surprised how people just tell me their darkest secrets. I must look trustworthy.
You look... something. True. Proud. Like even if you don't agree with me, you'll be honest. I hope I didn't seem too selfish when I told you about justice. I didn't know what would happen. I figured a willing host, a friend. It had to be better than playing the demon and haunting some corpse.
You did the right thing.
We can't always predict the outcome of our actions. We can only make them with a true heart.
Kind, wise, and beautiful. You must have made a deal with some demons yourself. I'm sorry, I shouldn't presume. We've hardly met, and I feel like I know you. Am I making you uncomfortable?
I don't have an answer. Sure, it's unexpected
Doesn't
for right
mean
now.
I want you to stop.
I'll keep that in mind. I warn you though.
Anders, I know exactly how this
I'm
is
not
going
a
to end
safe
up.
man to get involved with. I'll hurt you.
Why would you hurt me?
You saw what I did in the Chantry. That's who I am. A year ago, maybe we could have had something. But I'm not that man anymore. I'll break your heart. And that might kill me as surely as the Templars.
Well, I gained his friendship by a lot there. That's good. Friends in low places. Talk to Varric in Lowtown. Yeah, talk to Varric in Lowtown. Okay, let's go this way.
Freedom.
Yes. Hanged man, right? Isabella!
You Isabella.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing...
You get nothing.
That's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing.
God, I love this woman.
Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so.
Nice touch. Blood on the floor. Varric first.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
Maker, that's big.
For the first few seconds. What do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Tell me about Bartrand.
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
Let's discuss the expedition.
What are your plans for this trip into the deep roads?
Bartrand's running the show. Andraste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything. The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's travel from the surface, so I hope you aren't scared of the dark. We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
So you're in for the thrills.
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
I love Varric. Let's do bait and switch. After we talk to Isabella.
Why don't you arrest us, Aveline?
What?
We break the law, I'm pretty sure. There are laws for almost everything. You're not a bad guard, are you?
No.
That's good. Is it because you're fond of Hawk? No. I kind of am.
How very nice for you. Keep it to yourself.
I'd rather keep it with her.
Isabella, hi!
You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Good to know.
Thanks for the advice.
Anytime. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
You too.
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Must be something in the water. Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
Why me?
What makes you think I'm right for this?
You saw me talking to Lucky, didn't you? Those boys couldn't manage simple information gathering. I can't trust the riffraff in this place to do anything right. But you're different.
Oh gee, flattery will get you everywhere with me. Someone from your past.
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
What'd you ask of Lucky?
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
A duel?
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
Sure, I'll do it.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Fools rush in. Let's do bait and switch. Friends in low places. This way. And so.
Are you Ansel?
Ah! Sweet mother of Partha. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Athenril told me about? The one looking for work?
Depends on the work.
Just tell me what you want.
Of course. Listen to me babbling like a lyrium smuggler, which I'm not. My apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
What kind of property?
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal. And my client wants them very, very badly. You know how these Templars can be.
So it's lyrium.
You're smuggling lyrium to the Templars.
Maker's breath. Between the Chantry, the Carta, and the Coterie.
By the Paragons, not so loudly! My word. I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping stables like Mother insisted.
Well, this better be worth it.
Make it worth my time, and I'll help you.
Oh, I will. Or I'll try to. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
I don't think they will. This way.
This is...
yourself, you know. Just fall on lighter. I've got this. Now you fall. I'll deal with it. Now. Oh.
There we are. And there we are, we won. Okay, now let's go in here.
Someone's left a surprise here for us. Piece of cake.
Over here first. Here we are. There we are. There we are. There we are.
They were
Problem solved.
clearly expecting someone.
Anso's goods are probably in that chest. It's empty.
Yep.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
And let's go see Anso.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Well, let's just say that we're going to be seeing Fenris very soon. There we are.
May the creators have mercy on you!
Problem solved. Okay, back up this way.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here.
Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Captain!
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave!
That was not a smart move, my man.
I am not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
We had no trouble.
Don't worry. We do this sort of thing often.
Impressive.
Thank you.
My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
So there's no job.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
Well, I faced them all.
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
You're an escaped slave.
That seems like a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
But you're no ordinary slave, I take it.
Does this have something to do with those markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you. I did not receive these markings by choice. Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
Well, slavers deserve their fate.
If they were really trying to recapture you, then I'm happy I helped.
I have met few in my travels who have sought anything more than personal gain. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
What did you think was in it?
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
You could have asked.
You didn't need to lie to get my help.
That remains to be seen. It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
Confront him?
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Denarius wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Kunari mage, a personal pet to mock Kunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
Well, lead the way.
If it means fighting more slavers, I'll help you.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
Well, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. If you want to see previous streams that I've done, go check out my YouTube channel. Link is in my bio. If you guys want to see me about to stream something, go check out my Twitter. Link is also in my bio. Check out my schedule here on Twitch, or check out my Instagram. And if you don't want to do any of those things, here's my stream schedule for the rest of the week. And probably for next week is out as well, but that remains to be seen. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, follow, do whatever the hell it is you guys want to do. And I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are. And I shall see you guys real soon.